Decidme cómo se oye y tal.
Dicen que bien.
Hello and welcome everyone
Hola.
to EA Play 2020.
Venga.
We're happy that you're joining us today.
Yo también
Over
estoy
the
feliz.
next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much
45
for you,
minutos.
including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share. But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking. We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every color, background, religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have
Señor,
real
usted
work to
emite
do
el
to
mensaje
bring
de
great
que
diversity
no
into
seáis
our company,
racistas, ¿vale?
and we are committed to doing that work. Today we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play.
Señor.
We had an incredible
Todas
show in
partes
LA
de este
planned
hombre.
for you.
Pero, señor,
Huge
estas dos
stage,
partes.
massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly
Puta
in on an
política de
X-Wing.
progre
I
de
was gonna
mierda.
land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam! Shooting out
Permabaneados,
game
cara.
consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances beyond our control, we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers. What's that, Jane? No tigers. So you lied. Okay. All right. I'm being told there are no tigers, but whatever. We're still going to bring you the EA Play you know and love. Huge surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never-before-seen gameplay.
Venga,
Coming
never-
up
never
over the
be-
next hour,
before
we've got
seen
game
gameplay.
reveals galore,
Yeah.
world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters.
Señor, llevo 6 minutos.
Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our
Quedan
house.
39.
But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Apex Legends, justo lo que queríamos.
Anyone want to take me out?
¿Quién sigue jugando a Apex? Yo juego a Apex,
Bluff. Que
Yo
todo
juego,
venía
yo
eso.
Yo juego a Apex. Está guapo, a mí me gusta.
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex
Pedro,
Legends
se
is off its
escucha
most successful,
flojísimo.
most epic season
Vale,
yet.
una de las
and we're
influ-
just getting started.
Incluso porque tenéis a los críos durmiendo.
Season
Pues se escucha
4 saw
flojísimo.
more of you jumping into the fight than ever before.
Dime.
And you've kept
Una de las influencers streamers de Mad Lions es
the
main
biggest and
Apex
best
Legends.
start to a season
Bueno,
No es mala.
también te digo que las influencias de Marla. Vale, sigo.
Ok, pero no es mala.
Juste.
No he dicho nada,
Enjoying season
No he hecho
5,
nada.
Fortune's
Juste.
favor.
Pide perdón.
which has seen the introduction of our
No,
latest
no, no,
legend
no,
Lobo,
No, si no he dicho
major
nada.
map
No
change
puedo
to
pedir
King's
perdón, no he dicho
Canyon,
nada.
rest
Cuatro
in peace, Small
latigazos.
Town, an all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
Venga, a ver qué hay nuevo en Apex. A mí es que si solo me vas a traer skins, me suena un pollo, no te voy a engañar. Este es nuevo. ¿Quién es ese bicho?
Adventurers, raiders, explorers. They risk everything in search of fame,
No, si este es el...
fortune, and answers. Few find what they're
Ese es el
looking
Remnant,
for.
¿no?
But if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures.
I'll high-five you all when I see you.
Mirad cómo me suda la polla todo esto.
Mobile respawn beacon here.
My synapses are firing again. Check yourself or wreck yourself. Hey, thanks. I owe you one.
Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
Vale, muy bien. Me da igual, pero vale.
T, it's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
Ojo, nuevo campeón. Nueva leyenda. Me gusta
As you
mucho.
just saw, the Lost Treasures collection event
Me gusta
brings
mucho
a
como en
ton
todos
of great
estos juegos
content, including a new
siempre
limited time
intentan
mode, armed and dangerous,
ponerle un
Evolve.
nombre diferente a los
It's the
bichos,
return
¿sabes?
of a fan
Campeones,
favorite,
leyendas,
snipers and shotties only,
agentes,
but with a
héroes.
twist.
Una bicha.
Decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and
Sí,
we're
no dice que
removing
te
all
copias.
of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon.
Mover, respawn.
You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when,
¿En serio?
and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
Oye, eso está todo guapo, eso está todo
Lost
flama.
Treasures
¿Y tienes uno
also
al empezar
introduces a new
siempre?
town
Sí, sí.
takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker.
Ah, joder, está guay.
And of
Pero
course,
es que
the Lost
Crypto es una
Treasures
puta
collection
mierda.
delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all Apex fans. The battle is
El martes que
expanding.
viene.
That's right. This fall, we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're
Ya lo
hoping,
sabemos, ya
wondering,
sabemos que está en
praying.
Steam.
So before you ask,
Pero los
yeah,
niños están en Fortnite,
crossplay is
que
coming to
date
Apex
cuenta.
this fall.
Ah, mira, y el cosplay también.
It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official. We're huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we are incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall.
Me alegro mucho.
And we'll share more details in the months
Me
ahead.
ganas de ver las
So that means you'll
comparativas.
be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to
te gusta
play.
la maldad,
Xbox, PlayStation,
Como me
Switch,
gusta.
or on the PC via Origin and Steam. We're
Como
throwing
me
out a
gusta la
lifeline to fill in
cochinera.
the divide between the platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Lo jugaremos, muchachos. No se
Oh
preocupen.
man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbolic. I think I'm hyperman. I've had a really good time here.
Está muy guapo, ¿eh? Además, a mí lo que más me gusta del Apex es el flow que tiene. O sea,
Sul, everyone.
entras y
One
sales de
thing I
partida muy
admire
rápido.
about Apex
Hombre, los
Legends is its
Sims.
commitment to
¿Quién no
having
quiere
such
ser
Hombre,
a range of
sí,
characters.
juego de verdad,
At The
coño.
Sims, we've always
Venga.
believed
Estaría
representation and diversity in games is critically important. Perhaps now more
No
than ever.
comparemos el Apex
It's
con los Sims,
difficult to
por
put
favor.
into words just how
Échame
meaningful it can
DLCs,
be to see
sorpresito.
yourself reflected in the games you play.
Pase de
So,
batalla.
here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
Échame pases de expansión.
It's a very interesting thing to explain.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place
Es
where
el
I was
típico vídeo para que te digan
open.
los Sims
They get to see my
esports.
personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through, I had my safe place. This is plausible. This is a future you can have.
It was almost like I was peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
It gave me a sense of hope that I could build a life that looked like that.
The Sims is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I play to build me.
I play to express myself.
A mí,
I play
dar el
to make a
discurso me
difference.
parece de puta madre.
I play to feel good about
Meter el
myself.
discurso en un videojuego,
I play to have confidence.
To have me time.
Design.
Fuel my creativity.
creo que lo
It's
tengo que
more than just
pensar.
a game.
Creo que lo tengo que pensar,
It's creating your life.
Life without money.
As you just saw, there are so many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community. We want the Sims to be a place of unity and hope, a place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world, a place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities
También os
virtual
digo-
and real a better place. Now, I know some of you
También
tuned in
os
hoping for
digo
some
que
Sims
mientras,
news, and we'll
como
have plenty
decís,
to share as the summer goes on,
queda
but
un
we
poco
do
forzado
have
lo
one
de
announcement for you.
me han hecho
We'll be
bullying
welcoming players
y
on a
en los
whole
Sims
new
puedo hacer lo que
platform
quiera.
as the Sims 4
Si
arrives
la
on
empresa
Steam
no
today.
tuviera estos
Take a look.
valores, os digo yo que no lo dirían, ¿eh? Hay muchas empresas que no han dicho nada en absoluto. Lo digo por para que veamos un poco cómo va la vaina, ¿eh? ¿Esto qué es? No estén así, compadre, ¿eh? Es de verdad, esos son sus valores. No es que no le importen, son sus valores.
Y cómo los comunican, que eso es muy importante.
Claro, otra cosa es cómo lo comunicas, pero son sus
Que se
valores.
pueden comunicar valores de una forma fail y se pueden comunicar de forma muy eficiente.
De hecho, las empresas han cambiado mucho en los últimos años y no son, o sea, son máquinas de hacer dinero, pero los valores son muy importantes desde hace unos 5, 6, 7 años en una empresa, muy importantes.
Y
Sobre todo,
tipo de empresa,
y sobre todo en estas empresas americanas y tal, ¿eh?
y en estas empresas hay algo que es el RSC, la red social corporativa, y sobre todo en multinacionales, muy
Hey everyone,
importante y
Alex
muy
here from the
estudiado.
social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
And when
Qué
EA
bien.
Access
Jugada
arrives on
Titanfall.
Steam this fall,
Jugada
you can get all
Titanfall
those great
es
titles
un
and a ton
juegazo.
more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Command & Conquer Remastered. Mi cara.
Oh.
Bueno, pero esto ya lo hemos visto.
Calla. Nada.
Welcome back, Commander.
Oh, qué bonito. Qué bonito. Me lo ha dicho.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms.
Otro remaster.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you
Los
want.
rumores decían que
It's
iba a ser
about playing
trepidante,
together.
¿no?
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more
Total,
games.
los
Over to
juegos
you,
en
Greg.
Switch, trepidante.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for those special golden
como
letters
su frame
hidden
rate
throughout the show.
trepidante.
They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere, so keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as they appear, and once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games. Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Hazelight and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA Originals.
A ver este juego que nos iba a follar la mente.
Ah, este es el de nuestro padre, ¿no?
Sí.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a
El
game,
tercero, imagino.
but it can be really hard to do it on your own.
We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
There are times where you've got to like break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that magic.
EA Originals es la división indie de Electronic Arts, ¿vale? Para que lo sepáis.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios. Up first is Hazelight and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Fares.
World Premiere. Vamos a ver el nuevo juego de Joseph Fares.
Let's do it.
Este.
Please welcome Joseph Fares.
Espero que salga su famosa frase, ¿no?
There are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there is me. Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. The Oscars, you know? The Oscars! You! No apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My 3rd movie, Zozo, it's basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing 2 different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about.
And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions.
There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's gonna feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space. And when you're in space, you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
It Takes Two. 2021. Bueno, ok.
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there, the Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Estoy echando de menos el FIFA, mira lo que te digo.
Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better, and I think my friend Olav would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. It started with a mood and some paintings, grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of random.
Lost in Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olav, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the Kingdom of Random.
Kingdom of Random, me gusta el concepto.
Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared. And a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us. With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept the uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play it.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost in Random.
Welcome to Random.
Pero vamos a verlo o no. Vale, pero es una escena. ¿Es una escena CGI o es una escena de verdad?
Hemos visto dibujos, pues ahora vamos a ver una cinemática y a casa.
Bends with the roll of one dice.
Mira, dado de
a dice that has ruled this kingdom.
No me sale decir, se ve bonito, se ve bonito.
Transforming the fates of people just like you. But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of random.
Well.
You can't have the sweet without the sour.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us, right?
Vale, ha mejorado.
Oye, me gusta.
Me ha gustado. No, está bien, perro.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random, and man, embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day of my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
At
Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena. As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Vamos a ver el shooter cohete.
Rockets away! Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine.
Es que vaya mucho.
Have you ever wondered why life is so good on Crater?
No.
Sure, we've got
Mañana José presenta su equipo.
quality public transportation.
Vodafone Giant, patinete chupachu. Y Red Bull le da alas, ¿sabes? Para volar.
Oye, no sé de qué va el juego, O sea...
Oye, tío, yo de verdad lo tiene que decir aquí. Esto es una
pero
mierda. O
esto
sea,
es un shooter. Pero esto es un shooter. Pero esto es un shooter. Esto es un Overwatch.
No.
Esto es un Overwatch.
Hombre, lo parece. ¡Let's rock it!
Me pregunto si el videojuego puede tener menos personalidad.
Competencia directa de Fortnite. Ahí bien.
Ahora tiene nube y todo.
Te olvidaste del juego de coches y explosiones en la conferencia de PlayStation del otro día.
Es verdad.
Te olvidas de esto. El listón está bien jodido, ¿eh? Puedes aguantar esto.
Mira, lo bueno de que sea 3x3 es que vas a tardar más en que se note que no juega ni perri a este juego.
Esto te van a insultar 3 personas por partida.
Imagínate que tiene que ser un 6x6.
I'm here to rock it.
I'm having a blast! Full speed ahead!
Rocket Arena.
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to master.
Sí. ¿Cuándo sale? Está
You'll
ya
have a
disponible.
range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray.
Qué mala pinta, tío.
You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th. And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free content, including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start. So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons. Now, okay, I promise you we are gonna get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, For anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
¿Vas a poner de acento?
Seize that moment.
When the perfect shot makes history.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
Juego de Star Wars el equivalente a que yo te hable de LOL. No es que quiera, es que le da de comer.
Wow, the 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Fraser. Hello, Ian!
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved.
Esto es
One
una
of them
charla
was being
informal,
pilot,
justo
that
entre
idea of
amigos,
climbing
¿no
into
lo
the
ves
next one of
ahí,
the TIE
sofá,
fighter. So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessed about them. Meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
He hecho dibujos de naves.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things they'd done as kids. One of them even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
That's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team had a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into...
Como la estantería tiene ahí, a ver, solo, no sé qué, tiene ahí como libros de Disney. Antes, o sea, libros de Star Wars, antes que era Disney, la estantería estaba llena. Pero se tuvo que quedar con lo canon, hermano.
You talk about, you know, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
It's been interesting. You know, we're trying to kind of pull from that spiritual heritage of many different games in that time period. At the same time, we want to do something that feels fresh and new for fans today. And so what we've tried to look at is sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars flight games of the past. And what they did that I love is that they made that part of the universe real. The level of depth and detail that they show in the ships, the way that you control them, is something that I remember fondly from my childhood. It is something that we're trying to do very much with Squadrons.
Me suda la polla que sea parte de tu infancia. Enséñame el gameplay, por favor. Me suda los cojones tu infancia.
A mí me gustaría saber los que hacen los guiones de esta conferencia en qué piensan.
Que sea tu infancia no hace que vaya a ser un juego mejor, por favor. Me suda tus cojones.
¿Quién da el visto bueno a esto año tras año?
Pues yo no sé qué juega este chaval en su infancia, pero quiero que me lo pase, la verdad. Porque el logo de Squadron se parece como un huevo a una lechuga, vamos. O sea.
Pero que es que este no es solo Squadron, este es el X-Wing y el TIE Fighter. Y el X-Wing Alliance, dos juegos esos.
No, es que dicen que es el logo Squadron del siglo, bueno, del 2020, por así decirlo. Es lo que yo he leído como definición de ese juego, Mikael, por eso lo digo.
Pues yo no lo he leído.
Sí. Bueno, porque habrá habido otro sitio. No lo sé.
Pero de los que he leído es eso. Lo que más se parece es el X-Wing y el TIE Fighter.
And you're going to alternate between their perspectives, mission to mission.
Hay tantos juegos buenos de Star Wars que no se
You're going to meet a
conocen.
diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. Now, when you're done with that story and you play maybe a bit of practice range, you say, hey,
es verdad, los Cotor en realidad lo
I want
conocemos
to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play.
Lo conoce mucha gente, pero que no es algo muy popular.
And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy
No
as
es
possible
mainstream,
for you to
vamos
play
a
with
decir.
friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support crossplay.
Dios
You could be on
mío.
PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end. It's pretty cool. But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together. Just hook up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space back.
No te he escuchado mucho, la verdad.
Started my mind, man. Like, I don't. That's awesome. That is the big question. When can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't.
Pues ya lo sabíamos. ¿Y la beta?
The next big ask I have on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
Oh.
Second Death Star is gone, but the Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron, let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum!
Mucho lograba, pero no tenés ni
Is
escudo.
Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations! Fire on that ship!
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5. With the option to play the entire game in VR. This is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience.
Come on, come on!
You'll begin your career in a single-player story.
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
Where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire and the New Republic. You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields. With a squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly challenging missions.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards. One of my spies has
En teoría eso ya es gameplay, ¿eh? En teoría eso es gameplay.
The story of the 2 pilots you play
stick together
will shape the balance of power in the galaxy.
Esto es gameplay en teoría.
Let him have it.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile, able to handle any situation. Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
Let's get them.
Ideal for hunting down your opponent's starfighters. Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Light them up. Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters, able to deal devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care of it.
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
They're on you! I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy.
Finally got him.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadron's multiplayer modes. First up, dogfights. This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
Vanguard 5, that was the best!
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Me siento estafado.
Yo tengo muchas dudas,
Y este juego parece una puta mierda, hablando de todo un poco.
Yo tengo muchas dudas.
Yo en verdad lo que veo es como un X-Wing vs TIE Fighter súper muy actualizado, pero todavía por mucho más.
Yo eso que me han dicho, que te puedes cambiar tu equipo, depende de la necesidad de tu equipo, me ha sonado a 100% como te cambian los perks en Call of Duty.
Sí, cambiar una por otra con el menú abierto, sí, lo mismo.
Sí, o sea...
A mí me gusta que el HUD sea tan minimalista, que sea la propia nave.
A ver, volar estas naves o por lo menos manejar la potencia del núcleo entre escudos, láser y motor era más difícil de lo que parece.
Y sobre todo hacer las maniobras evasivas. Pero vamos, tiene un recuerdo a lo que era X-Wing vs TIE Fighter. Pero vamos, total. Lo único que modernizado a tope.
El problema que yo veo al juego este es cuál es la profundidad del mismo para que a las 2 horas no te hayas aburrido.
Pues que te van a dar un player de 4 o 5 horas, que es como un tutorial avanzado, para que luego te vayas al multiplayer. Ahora, lo que te vas a cansar del multiplayer luego.
Sí, vamos, que mi respuesta es que no hay moneda.
Por eso, ¿por qué te crees que sale a 39.99? Pues por eso.
Vaya estafa, 39.99. Bueno. Menos mal que los free to play mandan. Let's go. Yo te digo que esto, 2 horas nosotros nos hemos ido a dormir, vamos, a estas horas. Y nos gusta Star Wars a todos, creo, ¿eh?
A ver, a mí esto me gusta.
Yo tengo dudas.
Y me trae recuerdos. El problema es que gameplay, hemos visto un poco de un vídeo por aquí, cinemática. ¿Me puedes poner 5 minuticos seguidos? Y ya yo con eso me apaño, ¿no?
El nombre es genial, para los Wanted. Cómpranos y te enseñarán con el tío Sammy el dedo.
Hombre, justo lo que necesitábamos para hacer la conferencia. Joder, justo lo que queríamos, tío. Qué bien, qué bien. Mira cómo se ve la Alex. Ay.
El fifita.
It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like...
Lo han calado,
Square that goal, and you're a hero. And history carves your name.
You know what it sounds like? 60,000 people
singing your song.
I can't live without that feeling.
It's in your bones. I feel football in my heart. I feel it in your hands. Taste it. See the unknown.
Face my fears.
Live to fight again.
¿Oléis cómo va a facturar más estos 2 juegos hechos en 5 minutos que todo lo que va a sacar EA en el resto del año?
Hombre,
¿Lo oléis o qué?
No. Estos juegos tienen trabajo, pero sí, este par es...
Es que cada uno es para un mercado. O sea, NFL Estados Unidos y FIFA, pues Europa y gran parte del resto del mundo.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Vale.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family.
No.
There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer.
Vale.
These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback.
Sí. ¿Queréis más sobres? Tomad sobres.
Os hemos oído. ¿Queréis sobres?
All enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share.
Sí, la forma de la cara es parecida, no te jodes. O sea, por establecer símil.
Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond
Queda un juego, ¿no?
as we know it today. And this time
¿Qué es esto?
Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real.
¿Veis eso? Es el humo del beta de Mikael.
Es el silencio.
¿Escuchas eso? Es la gente que no aplaude.
La mayoría silenciosa que dice que esto es una puta mierda.
Joder, cómo carga rápido, tío. Ojalá llegue el SSD a PC algún día. ¿Qué putos pesados? Sí, es que son unos putos pesados con el SSD, ¿no?
Ah,
ya. Si tuvieras que hacer un tío para un programa todos los días, fliparías lo que son pesados.
Ojalá exista un juego que se vea como el God of War para
¿No has jugado al Battlefield 5 al máximo?
¿A cuál?
At Motive,
Al
we're
Battlefield
working
5 al
on a
máximo.
highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity in
No lo
your
sé,
hands.
te lo pregunto.
And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology.
Es que como los gráficos me dan igual.
This is just the beginning of the things we are working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where
Mi
you
idea
come
es
to play. We want to make
Dragon
games
Age
for
4.
everyone.
¿Puedes enseñármelo, por
So
favor?
please keep giving us your feedback.
Sí, por favor, haz caso de usted por una vez.
On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share.
Me gusta, me gusta.
Cousin
Sí,
Darren,
porque BioWare no han dicho
over
nada
to you.
aún, ¿no?
Me gusta, me gusta.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
We're back! We're doing it! Skate's happening. We're rolling.
No me has hecho lo que me acabas de hacer. No me has hecho lo que me acabas de hacer.
we've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time with the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a little while because
Alguien tenía que hacerlo, alguien tenía que sacar la competición al remake del juego de Tony Hawk.
This is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that
Tengo
you've
muchas
shown,
ganas de
us to
insultarles.
get to this point. It's amazing. We cannot believe you.
¿De verdad se
created
cierra
this
una
into
conferencia
existence.
con esto?
Amazing. Skate
¿De
changed
verdad?
my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to
Y
you.
este se
Thank you to
emociona.
me. I can't believe.
Se emociona
I'm
porque
so
lleva
happy
más
in my
droga en
heart
ese
right now.
café.
Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go.
Yo me quedaría con gracias tu madre o algo así.
And enter for a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate.
Nada de BioWare,
Thank
¿no?
you
Entonces no
for being
enseñan
part
nada.
of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online. And it's been
Pero entre las buenas noticias, mañana recordamos que hay temporada nueva de Path of Exile, ¿vale? Hay gente que cuida su juego y esas cosas y hace anuncios en condiciones, no como estos. Traga perras, comprende la expresión.
Comprendo la expresión. Pues qué worth ha sido quedarse a la 1 a hacer esto. Qué worth. Me levanto en
El que
3
más lo
horas.
sufre es Juste, pero
Me
bueno.
levanto en 3 horas, pero me voy a levantar contento.
¿Ya está?
Pues esto ha sido todo, ¿eh?
Pues nos vemos mañana, amigos. Si puedo, enchufo por la mañana con The Last of Us. Y si no, pues nos vemos ya por la tarde en Hipermaníacos. ¡Hala! Me voy porque mira la hora que es. No me voy a quedar a esta puta mierda.
A las 10 streaming de calidad, ¿o no? De LOL.
Es verdad. Es verdad.
Rajeros de calidad.
Bueno. Y por la noche, calidad de verdad en mi canal con POE. Temporada nueva. No sé lo que voy a jugar, pero tengo una noche para descubrirlo.
La calidad de verdad ha estado en toda la gente que ha estado aquí en el chat con nosotros.
Hombre, claro,
Pedro, déjame hacer la promoso, cabrón.
Sí,
bueno, vale, ya te la has cargado. Gracias,
Esa gente, no, la gente que se queda.
Es broma. Si has hecho bien en decirlo.
No le hagas caso, Pedro, no le hagas caso a Quentin, que le da la mano.
He estado aquí para ver cómo Skate 4 viene a romper el dominio de Tony Hawk. En serio, necesitábamos esto en el gaming, por
¿Qué
favor.
dominio? ¿Esos dos juegos han dominado alguna vez?
Y una cosa más. Y una cosa más.
Nada,
Skate 4. ¿Cómo que Skate 4, tío?
No han dicho ni pruna de BioWare, ni siquiera. Ahí están con el Anthem, miradlos, y los ves ahí haciendo crunch de puta madre. Ni eso han tenido la decencia, ni sacarnos el crunch de BioWare.
Skate 4, tío. Es que es espectacular, tío. Es espectacular, tío.
Me dices, mañana Full Friday para rajar. A ver, acabo de decir, voy a dormir 3 horas, pero bueno, si mañana tengo ganas de Full Friday.
Yo voy a jugar a The Last of Us. No, a lo mejor no juego nada de The Last of Us en stream, ¿eh? Es posible que me lo juegue para mí.
Bueno, si hiciéramos Full Friday, ¿tenemos el de esto libre o no? Si lo hiciéramos mañana Full Friday.
Sí.
Ah, vale. Como has dicho lo de las sofás, digo, a ver si vas a estar tú ahí, digo... Venga, empezamos Full Friday y estás tú dándole al de las sofás 2 ahí de puta madre.
No. Hala, me voy, chavales. Me voy corriendo antes de que sea demasiado tarde. Mi dinero lo tienes con Skate 4. Muy bien. Está muy bien. Que tengas...
Vale, hola, buenas noches. Vengo solamente a cagarme en la madre de todo.
Nacho, que haya dicho que esta conferencia iba a ser trepidante, dile que me cago en sus muelas.
Escúchame, pero...
Nacho, que te escucho en el directo. El que te haya dicho eso, dile que me acuerdo de toda su rama, Nacho.
Pero me cago...
Skate 4, Nacho. No me jodas, Nacho.
Bueno, yo me voy y os dejo rajando. Esto es una puta vergüenza y no voy a comprarles un videojuego más. Adiós.
Me voy a dormir. Que le den por...
Yo estaba con el Cirilo en la mano media hora antes de la conferencia esperando algo. Tú diciendo que esto es trepidante. Mira,
esto, escúchame, es para coger, te lo juro el que me lo ha dicho, y decirme cuál es el concepto de trepidante que tiene, ¿eh?
Mira. Tanto periodista de videojuegos, pero te meto 3
Escúchame.
El desgraciado ese jugó el Rocket Quake Skate de la madre que lo parió y dijo, guau,
me dijeron la duración 30 minutos y 15 minutos de Squadron, y lo han clavado. Ahora, la palabra trepidante...
Nacho, te debe dinero ese pavo que te ha engañado de esta forma tan jorobada. ¿Tú le debes dinero?
Le quitaste la novia, Nacho. Te la has jugado, tío.
Yo os juro. Buenas noches, que te lo juro, que me voy a pegar un tiro en la polla.
Vamos.
Sí.
Nadie se queda.
Hala, que descanséis, que descanséis.
Vamos a ver qué hacemos justo algo, chico. Yo qué sé.